Throughout America, you will find places to improve your education and broaden your professional skills, from the smallest college to the most famous Ivy League university to the online education. Today on InView, we'll highlight higher education in the places where you can achieve your goals, whatever they may be.
It has been said that the only constant in life is change. For those men and women that have served in the U.S. Armed Forces for years, the change of returning to civilian life can pose unique challenges, especially for those who want to apply their military experiences and training in the civilian job market. It's a whole new battle for which they may not have had the intensive training that they're used to. The deployment back to Main Street, USA is one they may be least prepared to undertake.
I've been in the National Guard for over 14 years, and I've deployed several times, both overseas and stateside. And each time that I've returned home, I've had to restart my employment search. When we first started deploying, I was a student in college, so I didn't have that career path set before I went. So the IVET institution came along with Jeff Horn and some of his other speakers. And the first day of the class, when I came home at the end of the day, my wife had noticed a huge difference in me. That I had a pep in my step and that I had a positive outlook, that I was going to be able to take the information that they were teaching me in the IVET course and I was going to be able to make something of it. And to that end, now I'm currently working for the National Guard to help educate our other service members on the benefit of this program. Still using some of these services that the National Guard has had in place for some time, but it culminating in the education that IVET is providing for us.
IVET has been a great program for our family. My husband, in the first day coming home, was very encouraged, where it was like the light in the dark tunnel for us. We'd been doing this for a long time, and so having people that were willing to encourage him and mentor him and do it for free, to come to him instead of him having to drive and go to them, was definitely something that kept us going and give us hope and let us know that we're not going to be stuck in that place.
I've gone to 2 transitional courses, one for the Navy, one for the Army, and ITAP, I believe, is different because it's not just so focused on resumes and jobs, it's more focused on who you are as a person, and if you don't know who you are, you're not going to know where you're going.
They used to be called mentors. Now they're known as life coaches. Whatever they may be called at the moment, having a person or a coalition of highly successful people available and willing to take a personal interest in you and your success would be invaluable for anyone looking to chart their course for the future, especially if we're making the transition from the military to Main Street. Fortunately, there are many veteran-operated organizations across the nation that are providing just that, a coalition of experts and executives that comprise what one organization refers to as the bridge back.
You know, today's soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines are coming back from Iraq. They're amazing people. They are mentally, physically, spiritually tough. They've gone through 14 years of war. But you know what? When you actually start to talk to them about what their future looks like, that's when they start to break down, because they really don't know. IVET's Military to Main Street initiative, that we have called the Bridge Back, is frankly a way to get all of America involved in getting these young soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines the opportunity to get back to work. IVET is a unique group. We bring the processes necessary and the tools necessary to help our military members transition into a business culture.
There are more than 40,000 organizations that are trying to help vets. Yet, for organizations like IVET, the Institute for Veteran Education and Training, they look to collaborate versus compete with other organizations to help our veterans. 7 out of 10 military members, National Guardsmen, are employed from attending IVET's intensive ITAP 2.0 workshop. There is no substitute for having a person or a coalition of highly successful people available and willing to take a personal interest in you. This is true for everyone, especially true if you are feeling isolated, alone, fearful for your future. No one should experience this after they fought for their country.
The VMA and the Manufacturing Skills Institute, we're excited to be partnered with IVET. They provide the skills training opportunities, the life skills services that veterans need, and they provide the fit for manufacturing. That's really the exciting part for manufacturers, is the fit and then having the skill certification. We need 30,000 people over the next few years due to retirements. We're confident that veterans can serve those needs. We're looking for everything from technicians to folks that are going to work in our production environment, and at the end of the day, we think IVET is that partner that will help us reach those goals.
To learn more about IVET or support them in their life-changing efforts, visit their website at www.IVETsolutions.org or call them at 757-806-IVET or 806-4838.